And don't forget, like, subscribe, and click the bell.
My man. Baba Bowie.
Well, hello and welcome to the OG Creedence and Bishop show, the radio show that started it all on our marathon of days. I guess I didn't realize it was going to be like a whole marathon today of streaming, but it's been fun. Happy St. Patty's Day to everybody. B-Shop is muted. Are you okay? Are you still alive? You there? You there?
I was
Hello?
muted too. Yeah, I had to unmute myself.
I did that because you guys don't have like board controls, and all I hear is and then through the beginning.
That's what people come here for. That's the money.
Proactive I was.
A lot of people have been writing that they haven't heard that.
Shauna. Harrow. Lamb chops. Harrow.
Look at all these people just pouring in out of nowhere.
Sammy's here.
Sammy!
Really? A car chase in Ireland today? That's like it's like a whole thing for St. Patrick's Day. I love that. Went live on Instagram. No kid. Sean, if you find that, send it over to Mikey.
That would be awesome. I would love it.
That is really cool.
It's like a police chase on the North Pole on Christmas. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much.
Richard, yeah, it was crazy. They released the pictures and the names of the two that died in that thing. It's nuts.
It's
Carol
hard to
coming
believe
in?
somebody had that much fireworks in their home, though. Was this personal?
Was it a
use?
home?
That's my understanding. I thought it was. I mean, it's like a residential area.
I don't know.
Yeah, I had no idea we were going to stream this much today. I might call out tomorrow.
Sammy, it's old. I can't believe it hasn't fallen off yet.
If that thing could talk, it'd say, kill me now.
Yeah, no kidding. Hey, comment. Well, good to see everybody. We got the normal stuff happening, like CNB News at 9 tonight. It's never at 9, but it'll be on its way. Of course, we're going to do a deep dive into the mailbag here in a few minutes. Knox is actually going to join us at some point. I saw he had left us a message.
Are we taking bets? If he does actually show up? For like the last couple of minutes of the show? He's waiting to see if...
Nice, Mike.
He's building anticipation. Yeah. Bishop, what do you say? What do you say, buddy?
By the way, so Bish finally did something with his mic. It sounds a whole lot better, but he gets on and he's like super, super loud, right?
And then it just goes out completely.
And then he's holding this mic. These mics are not made to be held at all.
No, not handheld mics. No.
And I said, grab a box or so. I'm going to have to hold on to it the whole time. It's okay.
Your choice.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
This has been a crazy week already. It's only Wednesday.
Yeah. It's all right. I'm okay with it. I would have enjoyed watching the steak thing just a little bit ago, but things happen. I get it. As a matter of fact, things are getting ready to be real crazy for us in the Carolinas, anyways, and Georgia, and everything's starting to creep in. These the storms are absolutely insane. I hate tornadoes. Not looking forward to it. As a matter of fact, there is a lot of schools in South Carolina and into North Carolina that are completely shutting down tomorrow or just running half days just because it's coming in, later in the afternoon. Coming in hot, as they say.
I hate because it seems like maybe it might get here at night, and I hate that.
Well, maybe that will be for you. I know that a lot of us I think, I could be wrong, I don't have it pulled up or nothing, but between 2 and 5. Did you fix that?
Sorry about that. Is that better?
That's great.
Absolutely.
You good, bro?
Yeah, I was trying to do one thing. You know, in the words of Days of Flav, you don't know why I've been dealing with these GDR words around here. I go to McDonald's, get my Shamrock Shake. Of course, I sit in a line behind 3 cars, and then a lady comes out wearing a regular baseball cap and a off-brand McDonald's T-shirt and tells us that lane is closed. That the other 2 people ahead of me have to go around the building, and then she tells me to go. And then, of course, I want to get up to the box there. Nickelodeon. They say, "Oh no, the ice cream machine is broke." One time out of the year, I go to McDonald's for ice cream, and it's broke. Okay.
I've been having a hankering since we were talking about a Sunday since last night. Since last night when we saw Dina with her giant McDonald's bag.
Oh man.
McDonald's should have a sign like Krispy Kreme. You know how Krispy Kreme has the hot sign? They should have a sign that says the ice machine now is working. So you can come in and get some ice cream because it's never working. It never works.
Look, I've had a good streak here recently with the ice cream machine here. So
at your house?
No, I'll tell you what to do. I'll tell you what you need to do is you need to find a good enough gas station that's near you that has a for real machine, and just get your milkshakes that way.
For real?
For real. Those are great.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
I'll keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, lamb chops. You're not kidding about that. I mean, like I said, any other weather thing that happens is fine. It's just those tornadoes are not so awesome. Okay, move to Cali where we have earthquakes and home explosions.
Look, man, that explosion was ridiculous. And like I said, I don't know if that was. It seemed like everything I heard it was saying it was like in a residence
on fire,
blowing up.
2 at a time. She goes double fisted with the for reals. I don't blame you. They're good. I freaked out.
I just walk around gas stations looking around for what
we should. You're missing out. As a matter of fact, one of the biggest things that you guys probably think I'm making a joke. Anybody that's on Facebook with me, but I was happy as hell for my birthday dinner, which was at Sheets on the way home from the go-kart track, and I freaked out because, of course, I had to drive. Emily did drive all the way there. Emily drove all the way there, but the problem is that the last 20 minutes to a half an hour getting to the track was tons of mountain, very quick cuts back and forth, and I don't feel comfortable with Emily at night on those.
You don't feel comfortable with your fiance at night?
No, not her driving. No.
Oh,
I thought Creed was going to tell us he had night blindness and she had to drive.
Oh, let me tell you, that's one of the first things that went. I'm not good at driving at night like I used to be. It's that thing with the eyes where you just see like 50 lights kind of thing because I'm always tired.
That's called astigmatism.
Yeah, well, I got it. Whatever that is.
Yeah.
Anyways, I freaked out when I got to Sheets because I'm driving, so I don't want to get a sub. It's too hard to eat. I wanted to get they have breakfast subs on pretzel rolls. You make your own, build your own kind of thing. They're amazing. I want to do that too, and I'm like, no, sure. Too much. So I just freaked out, and I was really tired. Wanted to get home. There's still like an hour and a half or 2 hours to get home, and I ordered 2 crappy hot dogs with boom fries. And
why would you do that?
I freaked out. It was like one of those
like you were mad, like you were yelling.
Panic attack.
Yes, because it's a big meal. I love Sheets, and
why can't you just sit in the car and eat?
Oh, I don't know because I'm weird. I don't know what to tell you.
Hot dogs, the world's easiest thing to eat.
They actually have terrible hot dogs. There's a reason why they're 2 for 79 cents. They're not good at all. They're not good at all.
What should I eat? Taco, hard shell taco,
of course.
A hot dog. I know. How about a bowl of cereal?
How about? Do you eat anything weird though, like while you're driving, Bish? I mean, is that, or do you not think about it and just go for it? Or I just overthought the entire situation and I shut down because I was so tired.
You just shut down.
He's like an angry toddler. Listen, she had to deal with him.
Pretty much, yeah. We left early morning. It was a 2.5 hour drive there. We get there not realizing how out in the middle of nowhere is this place is. No cards, cash only. 3 miles back to the gas station to find an ATM.
Wow.
And
this was for go-karts.
But we're talking on a professional level of like 60, 70 miles an hour, 11-second laps. I mean, it's insane. It was crazy.
So professional you don't even have a square hooked up to their phone. Okay. Go ahead.
I know. Well, no, I don't. Listen, I couldn't even squeeze out a text message. Emily on her little iPhone, for some reason, even though we have the same AT&T, she had just one little bit so she could squeeze out text messages. I had the circle with the thing through it. I don't even think they have, well, I'm sure.
It's the Ghostbuster thing. I had that.
Wow.
But yeah, I freaked out when I got to Sheetz. It pissed me off. I thought we'd be out of there early. I wanted to go get, they had, I was telling Mikey this, they had all dressed Wise chips for $2. And I was like, hey.
Did you throw down anything angrily? Like bag of chips?
Oh, no, it's my birthday. No, none of that.
Did you yell at Emily? Like, I can't
it's my birthday.
believe this.
No, I was pretty.
It's your fault.
Now I freaked out when we went to the
2 hot dogs that suck.
I had a little.
If you could drive without scaring me to death.
She's a terrible driver, Bish. I would love someday for you two to take a ride. You see what I mean?
Oh, take a ride, pal. Take a ride.
You're gonna die. You're gonna die.
Oh, Sammy. Listen, you take certain risks when you're eating from gas stations as it is. I can only imagine, even though, and I get that, I'm sure. I mean, that's the same thing as like if you walk into a gas station or any restaurant or anywhere you go that don't clean their lines ever. You look at, God forbid you watch Bar Rescue one time, you'll know how bad those ice machines are. Or
they don't clean the drink machine.
The guns. Yeah, the gun.
You have to, when you go to self-serve yourself a fountain drink, you're supposed to take that black part off. You pop out the little white part and pop out the ring and let that soak in sanitizer overnight and then reconnect it in the morning.
You do that every day? You self-serve your stuff?
Yeah, I go in there. I go like
with your own sanitizer.
I'm here to clean them tonight.
When you were
working
back
tomorrow, I want these clean.
When you were working in the bar industry,
yes.
Was any of that ever taken care of? Or
did you burn off the ice?
No, we had an ice machine that would literally produce blocks with mold in it. The front part was missing on the part that chills the ice. It's like a little waterfall thing, and the ice. Well, this one was, and the water runs, and it gets caught in there, and it chills. There would be roaches frozen inside the thing, inside the ice cubes. Yeah, no, I would never. I would never have ice from there.
We'll get to that in just a second.
I would make them clean it out every once in a while, and they thought that, oh my god, like I was a
villain,
Florence Nightingale, for coming up with a great idea for clean sheets for patients. It was but I was a villain too. Like, why we got it? Because it's gross.
Why you making extra work for us, Bishop? Come on,
right?
Do you guys think that overall in America? And we'll say in any public area, do you feel as if it's actually more clean than it used to be with all these new regiments and all of this? Do you really feel? I mean, I'm just talking. Do you feel as if it's cleaner when you're out and about than it used to be? I mean, I see people wiping down. It seems as if it's almost like a lot of it's for show. I understand it's not, but it's almost like it's for show. Like when we're sitting at the game. I had this guy scrubbing this one rail, not the top. He barely went over the top where everybody touches, the bottom rung, the middle rung. And he scrubbed the living crap out of that while he watched the game in front of me blocking my view. He was doing some scrubbing.
Cleaning it up.
Yeah, he was doing some scrubbing.
He was like, winking at you.
Yeah, he'd look back, his tongue was hanging out of his mouth. He was like,
my number. Call me.
But I don't know. I just it's almost like you almost think about all the cleaning that's going on. How much is not being cleaned behind the scenes?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like that's kind of
just I come into a restaurant and I can watch them wipe down one table, pull the cloth up on the bar, wipe the next one with the same
over
cloth,
to the next one,
to the next one, and so on and so forth. So I mean, if it makes you feel better, it's one of those things that as long as it makes you feel better about it, go ahead.
Carol, yeah, you kind of got to turn a blind eye to it, and you got to stop and not. I hate learning more and more, like watching those restaurant shows or Bar Rescue is a great one though. When you think about it,
John Topper has opened over 50,000 bars.
John Popper is Knox here. He would love to hear John Popper.
John Topper.
John Topper.
My favorite thing is, remember how we were all worried about sea turtles and the straws in their nose and stuff? I wonder how the sea turtles are doing with all the latex gloves.
And all the masks that are floating around.
Yeah. Talking about being dirty. People's masks, they just leave them anywhere.
Oh, my God.
That's literally like leaving toilet paper. That would be
like hypodermic needles in the parking lot now. Nope, just mask and gloves.
Right.
Fletcher says, I bartend. We burn all bins, trays, guns nightly, ice machine, and line serviced on the reg. Spotless joint makes me more money. Yeah, I'm sure it does.
Goes a long way.
One thing that I do trust from McDonald's is their lines as far as their Coca-Cola products go. That's why they're so good. They talk about that. Supposedly that's the secret to why the Coca-Cola and especially the Dr. Pepper tastes amazing at McDonald's, because they're crazy about cleaning the lines and everything.
No, maybe they should clean the lines more in the ice cream machine so it doesn't break all the time.
Yeah, and that's another horror story we've had. We've talked about before is how bad those get with bacteria and everything else. I mean, it's.
I mean, it's one of those things you can't unsee once you see it, and it's one of those things where, hey, a new friend Michael, hey, you just go in there and they haven't cleaned for a while. You'll see something, the floor's sticky. You just never know what you're gonna get. It's always a mixed bag anywhere you go. So, BRB, go ahead, BRB,
do your thing, man. Do your thing.
I think someone's broken into Bishop's house. Maybe.
I was thinking maybe that's a phone call from somebody who needs to be picked up tonight.
Maybe a chase has broke out, and he's going to go cover it. Bishop is our stringer out there. But yeah.
All right. So before we get too far, I want to do mailbag here in just a minute. This Doordash thing has been bothering me. That we order obviously a lot of Doordash here at the house.
Same.
Nothing close to like with Mikey at his house. I mean, there was, I say this jokingly a few times, but I say this, but it really did happen one day. I was on the phone. Mikey was getting his breakfast delivered. It was Chick-fil-A. We were getting ready to do something. I don't even remember what it was. And he was like, "Oh, I got to eat this. I just got whatever." And it was delivered. While I was on the phone. And I swear there was even dinner ordered that night. He claims that I was wrong, but anyways, it orders a lot of DoorDash. Bish, are you old fashioned? Just go out and get things, or you ever order?
Yeah, I've never had DoorDash.
Oh, you're crazy. You do it once, baby. Look, Creed said I was crazy.
Yeah.
I told him I did one time, and now,
Hooked,
son. He's hooked.
I don't live the life of luxury like you and Creed, where Creed
here's the thing:
4 hours out of the way to go to some
it's the same
gang run Mexican cartel go-kart races, cash only,
cash only
phones, no phones. Put the phones in this box.
Right.
Yeah.
Not one mask, by the way, in a crowd of multiple hundred.
Of course,
but probably 300. And I said, thank you, by the way, to my friends. Their son races. I said, you couldn't have picked a better place for me. It is so smoke friendly that even the guy on the grid is holding. He's got the whole. Microphone up here. And he's got the clipboard and a cigarette out of his mouth the entire time. I said, yeah, my kind of place.
Smoke friendly.
Bish, here's the thing about DoorDash that got me though. It's like $10 a month, and so all of your deliveries are free. Up until a couple days ago. So I said to Mikey, I said, listen, we ordered food last night. We're trying to order now, and every single thing on that app is saying that we're too far out. Have you ever ran into something like that? And he said, yeah, I've seen it where it's right. So anyways, then later on in the day, you sent me that same thing.
Yeah.
So anyways, let it be for a few days, and we go to order today, and it's still that way. She checked it again the other day, still that way. Still saying we're too far out now. So today, she goes, well, I'm just going to cancel it. So she goes,
Are we getting into the story now?
Yeah. So, anyways, this is the story. So I had this feeling when she was getting ready to cancel it. I had this feeling that maybe we overextended our welcome and probably took a little bit too much advantage of, this DoorDash pass, because we're only paying $10 a month and we're a few times a week, Hey, honey.
There's no way.
Well, that's right. But I'm trying to figure out why. I'm trying to figure out why. What is going on? So
That
anyway, so she
happened to
just
me that day. So I mean, it was the same day.
so she canceled.
Obviously,
it.
something was going on.
Hey, honey. Just
Oh.
keep calling her. Hey, honey.
Don't cry. Let me open my DoorDash app. Hey, babe.
Selena, we've had this has been going on for quite a while. I mean, there's tons of places that we frequent. I mean, we don't really go too crazy.
I just like the convenience of it, man. It's so convenient.
You said she can't hear you guys, so just bear with me for just a second.
Look at that.
So she calls. Yeah, I get it. I understand, but you're
fast.
you're still able to order. What did they say? She got a hold of customer service finally, right? Right after you canceled, right?
Yeah, I canceled our DoorDash pass. And then I got the customer service number. And when I called, it originally, like the automated thing said, oh, we have higher than normal calls, like everything these days. And, you may have a wait and blah, blah, blah. And then it was like a few minutes, like after processing my information, because, my number's linked to our account. And it said, oh, well, you are a valued customer in VIP level.
VIP level.
So you shot up to VIP for your phone call. So I got in touch with someone immediately because I'm a VIP.
All right, anyways, quickly, what did they say?
So the guy was like, oh, what's the issue? And I told him, I said, well, it's saying that like we're out of like, range for these people to be delivered, but we've ordered from all these places before and with no issue, and it's only happened as of like 4 days ago.
Can I just cut her mic, or is that a bit too rude?
No, keep going. No,
I'm
she's
sorry.
fine.
What do you
She's
want me to do?
She can't. You're doing fine, sweetheart.
Sure, you told me to come in here and tell a story.
Bishop says you're doing fine. I just didn't have 20 minutes like I do. I ramble.
Whatever. Okay, bottom line is I talked to the dude, explained to him what was going on. He asked me, he said, well, did you do any troubleshooting things? I said, well, I did try to delete the app and reinstall it, and it still was giving me issues. He goes, okay, well, so it must be on our end. So then he was going to shoot my request to like some supervising
escalate
person.
I believe was the word.
Oh yeah, escalate my claims, and that someone would be back in touch with me within 24 hours.
So we'll see what happens. I don't know, but I guess now you're gonna have to sign up. But here's why I want to. Other than that, she found a spot on DoorDash that tells you how much you've saved since you started. And if our price is where it is, I cannot imagine what Mikey's is. Wrap it up, dude. How much? I want you to say, I don't want Mikey to say how much he has saved in delivery fees, but how much was ours?
Oh, I left the phone in there. I believe it was like $368 and like 59 cents.
So like,
wow,
You order a lot. You order a lot because we're not far off.
Really?
Yeah. $390.47.
Oh my God, we're like right on. But don't you guys use a lot of other services though too? We used another one for the first time.
Very rarely.
No kidding.
Very rarely.
Wow, wait,
escort services.
Well, what's this is? I can't hear.
$398.
Oh yeah, so we're like really right on par.
Okay, well,
So, I mean,
slow that down a little bit.
I mean,
Thank you.
obviously you guys are eating out constantly.
Happy anniversary, honey.
Thanks.
You may have a problem.
You got me. Oh yeah, that's right. Nothing. It's fine.
Oh, I like it.
You know
She
who
just-
did buy something for his loved ones?
Yeah.
Pollard.
Of course he did.
Well,
I mean,
Yeah,
it was-
Rafa, we just can't keep food in this house. So that's the problem. We throw everything away and just keep ordering. We did this a bunch. We would go get a ton of groceries and throw everything away. Keep ordering food.
look, you know who would appreciate that food you're throwing away? Bishop's son back there waiting for his
I
dad
know,
to come give him a bath.
Thanks for changing that. That's great. Wow, I am floored.
You're Florida?
Hi,
Florida.
I'm floored about how much we've ordered. We really do need to slow down.
Yeah, you're on a tear, my man.
Yeah,
You're on a
clearly,
tear.
yeah. You were
Once
very
a day.
valuable to the company.
Well, that's why I was thinking. It's just so weird that like you can't. I don't know.
He's busy bad mouthing me and my expenditures, and look at him. I mean,
Yeah.
I know. I mean, I know
terrible.
me and Creed have agreed to write that off on our taxes this year, but
Yes, of course. So,
Those that live in DoorDash houses should not throw the first burger.
let's do. Oh, do you think that they're going to fix it though, or are we going to be waiting for weeks?
they're pretty good about that.
Are they?
I've been
Yeah, we'll
escalated
see.
several times. I am also
I
a
bet you
VIP.
have. I bet you have.
What's it time for?
Mailbag, baby. And remember to get in on the mailbag. You can just simply send us an email to cbshowemail@gmail.com. There it is on your screen, cbshowemail@gmail.com. And we will get it. Your questions, comments, concerns, advice, whatever it is. And we will do our best to handle
Hold on one
that.
second. What do you guys want from DoorDash?
Hopefully not Little Caesars.
No, don't get
We
that.
we can't even get it now. We have to pay in a whole extra thing, and that's not even included.
They don't
All kinds of.
they don't want anything because we can't afford DoorDash. Oh,
Well,
hey!
I've got good news for you, Bishop.
Yeah.
Now you can.
Mikey's not
Yeah.
getting none of that. Oh,
There's a foot long to feed them kids behind you, Bish. Hey, Jason,
You guys
that's
like
funny,
tuna?
but
You guys like
Jesus,
tuna?
I think you
That's
guys
hilarious.
have sent enough today.
Yeah, call it a day, Jason.
Let's
Oh,
cap
no,
it at
no.
that.
Okay, listen. Once I start making money, now everyone's worried. Hey, listen. What
Who
about
wants to-
taxes?
Who wants to
You know?
tell him? Who wants to tell him how much coffee that Jason and Rachel bought us today?
I'll tell him off the air. I don't want him to cry.
You don't want to ruin it. Yeah, you're right.
Listen, I ain't like y'all. I ain't counting your money. I'm counting my money. Okay?
What up, dude?
What's up, dude?
Oh, now I got to split the $5 with Knox now. You guys
No,
be like,
he
hey,
came in just after it, so don't
Hey,
worry.
listen. You got to split all the money with the people that's on the broadcast. Okay? So,
Minus the 30 to 40%. Then there's the LLC. Then there's the fees to move it over to you. It's just a whole.
yeah, that's a whole thing.
Got to go to escrow.
Yeah.
Hold on.
All right.
DoorDash is on. I got
Knox, we'll catch up with you in a minute. We just started the old mailbag and haven't even gotten to one yet. So we shall
Perfect timing then.
begin.
Fresh haircut, dude. I see you got all the
Yep.
brown cut out of your hair.
Looking good, baby.
Silver Fox.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
I know you guys are news hounds. Have you seen the plane hit that car during the recent crash? Thanks, Connie and Sneeze Ferry. Yeah, the one in Miami, right?
That was the scariest thing I've ever seen.
We've got during the CNB News at 9. I've got that, and I actually have a clip, if we're able to get to it, from a Ring camera of it happening, and it's
I've
real
seen
quick,
that
real
one.
fast. But then they slow it down and break it down. So if we're able to get that up,
I mean, it's
later,
basically the car is going down the street and the plane comes down
Yeah.
and just clips the top of the car.
yeah, weren't expecting that to happen.
Anybody die?
The two people that were on the
yep.
plane.
Yep.
After they hit a chain
Um,
link fence.
Hey, Creed and Legend.
Hey.
There was a customer that was so rude and don't acknowledge my greeting
Mm.
and was slow at grabbing her stuff. So by the time she got to her bags,
Mhm.
she flailed her arms and put her stuff in the cart while I watched.
She flailed.
Then
Quit
when
flailing.
she finally got to the last few items that didn't need a bag, she started bagging them. So just to be a dick, I'm sorry. I
Oh.
read these word for word, and it's a little off.
My goodness.
Oh my God.
I took a huge sip.
Was it Creed at the Sheets? Any chance?
Yeah, I know. That was more of a sad. No, that wasn't a rager. That was more of a sad moment. It was more of a Creed freaking out internally and making a piss poor decision, knowing that I'm making a terrible decision.
Real quick,
That's
on
what
the hot dogs, did you just get like mustard? That way it wouldn't
Just
boom, driving.
Boom,
Just
boom
plain.
sauce. Boom, boom sauce. Their sauce. It's fantastic. Their hot dogs are worse than any corn dog hot dog that you've ever had. Like, you know how corn dog hot dogs are terrible?
Well, yeah, you don't come for the hot dog. You come for the corn, baby.
I agree. Yes.
Yeah.
It's all in the bread.
Did you say terrible or terum just now? Just say terum.
I said terum, yeah, because that's just a new word because I'm a child and made up words.
Terum thing to happen.
Or anyways, in Pembroke Pines, I used to first radio job, Pembroke Pines Mass Media Group. Just FYI.
Ooh, baby.
That airport always seems to have issues. 2 people on the plane and a 4-year-old. Oh, a 4-year-old in the car died. I didn't know that.
See, I knew the child had been hurt and they had to cut the child out. So that's awful.
Yeah, that's not cool.
I will not play the thing I was about to play.
Good Lord. Puppy says I lived in Pembroke Pines too, FYI. All right, so I took a huge sip of my water and she was so salty after. And then when I didn't count back the change either, she stormed off all mad. I said to the next customer, "I'm so sorry for the extra long wait, ma'am."
Does anybody count back change anymore? That's not a thing that I see very often. Like 1 and 5 and 10 is 20.
It's because nobody knows how to add.
Yeah, nobody. They just
Probably.
like hand it to you in like a wad nowadays.
Right. With
So
either the receipt on the bottom or the top. Normally they do the bottom, the receipt's on the bottom, so they don't touch your hand because that's a barrier.
and like Food Line, the 50 coupons that you'll never use that are terrible.
And they can't give you change because of course the change shortage. So,
Of course, yes.
You're
It
just
is
gonna
only
have to-
that change thing is only happening at a few places I've noticed.
and then you run them
see you
off.
next. Who
Did
ran
he
him off?
freeze or was he like
What
that?
happened there? I don't know.
Everything was.
Cool. Anyways, so then I say, "Oh, I'm so sorry for the extra long wait, ma'am. Some people just take their sweet time." The store director was so salty and butthurt and said it was the last straw. And since I have worked under 90 days,
No.
he could just fire me. What BS? Keep rocking, Jeremy in Ohio. Thank you, Jeremy. That was
That is a very
weird whole long thing.
You know
but I
what?
appreciate
Thanks
you.
for sharing, Jeremy.
That's something.
Yes. Ain't that something? Don't know what to say to that. Hey, CB show.
Hey.
What is
Did
your
you see
best
Creed?
time?
I'm sorry. Couldn't you see Creed working at a grocery store getting carts because he wanted that job so he could smoke?
Yeah.
Totally.
Oh, good point. Good point. Yeah. That would be if I had to work at if I had to work at there, that would be what I would do. Because I could easily sneak either that or in the back. Yep. I agree. Hey, CB show. What is your best time travel movies? That from Kenny in Belfast. Your favorite time travel movies. I will tell you this, that I haven't watched many that have anything to do with that, but I will say that there is lots of Twilight Zone that I have indulged on, and that would be I'm sure lots of those had to do with time travel at some point. So that would be mine.
Yours is a whole series of
That's the best I can do because I'm telling you I could sit here for a next
Well, what
2
about
days, and there
what
wouldn't
about
have
Quantum Leap?
been no
yeah,
That's a TV show. Yeah.
never seen it.
But they did a movie on it though. There was a movie.
Was there?
Quantum Leap, I believe, was.
Well,
a
I'm
movie
sure there
as
was.
well.
All right. So was there a time? There had to have been a Twilight Zone movie. No.
Did you just hear Knox take a stand and say there was a movie, and then when we said was there, he quantum leaped back and said, "Yeah, I think there was a movie.
I don't think
there
so.
was a movie."
I'm looking it up right now. Yeah.
Quantum
now-
Leap, the movie.
Right.
Scott Bakula.
Oh, that was such a great movie. I mean, it's a great show. Look, he's got me saying a movie now.
Okay,
That was
does
a great show.
Stargate count as a movie? I mean, a time
Yeah.
travel movie. I mean,
The
they're
movie does,
traveling.
yeah.
Okay. Stargate, the movie, was a good
Okay.
one. 12 Monkeys. Wow, 12 Monkeys was good. Time Cop. I mean,
Yes.
anytime you got things like that going on. Did it star Scott Bakula?
Is there a problem?
Is there a
I don't know why
problem?
I said yes about.
I don't know.
There
either.
is, yeah, there was a Quantum Leap movie
Made for TV?
called A Leap to Die For.
Then that's not Quantum Leap.
No,
That's a TV. That's a TV movie of the week.
I don't think I'm out of this race yet. But anyway,
Is there a problem?
Mm-hmm. Well, I stretched the rules a little bit and said show and/or movie, so whatever.
The
What
great
about,
H.G. Wells?
I was just about to say, yeah, Time Machine. The original. I didn't like the remake.
No,
that they did,
the
like, in
original,
early
the
2000s,
remake,
yeah.
garbage.
What about Donnie Darko? That was a good one.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay.
he didn't go back in time though, did he?
Yeah, I thought so.
Didn't like the plane engine fall through the ceiling and then there was like a bunny rabbit in the mirror or something?
It's been
Like
a
that?
while.
Was that it? Was that Donnie
Was
Darko?
that-
It's a messed
that
up
the-
movie.
No, that was the Ring camera we were talking about.
That was
That was
Ring
the footage
camera
from the
later.
from the
Yes.
Ring camera. Puppies are so cute. Says I'm an old school driver. DoorDash has to go. Oh, get on the customer's app. So that just reminded me one really quick thing back to DoorDash. Mikey told a great story earlier about what was that? Was that this morning?
so-
Getting
Yesterday, I was like, you know what? I
I'm
want
sorry,
some
I'm sorry.
breakfast. I want some breakfast. So I ordered breakfast from the
Breakfast.
McDonald's, and they stopped serving breakfast at 10:30. So you got till 10:30. Ordered at 10 o'clock. They
Yes.
gave them 30 minutes to get it to me. Well, they come and go. Nobody picks it up. It's like 11 o'clock. So I know they've canceled my order. During that time, like that's the thing. I had asked for ketchup for my hash browns. Well, they canceled the entire order, but then it says your order is on the way. And I messaged the driver. I'm like, hey, what are you bringing me? They said 4 packs of ketchup. And I said, no, you're not. So I made them take it back
down.
and get my $2 back. They're going to take the $2 tip.
And one very last thing that I forgot about, we were going to bitch and complain because it was about an hour and 20 minutes to get our Bevins, as Emily would call it, today. And the delivery driver was so nice. They gave us this little thing that had like some treats in it and stuff and a thank you,
Aww.
like a whole goodie bag. So like,
How can you complain?
How does
about
she
that?
say it? How does she say Bob Evans?
Bevins.
Bob Evans.
Yeah, she messed it up one time and now it's always Bevins. All right, onward.
By the way, I'm sorry. I just want to get this in real quick. Great movie. I totally forgot about it. One of my favorites. I actually still have the DVD.
Mhm.
Is The Jacket, a very good time travel movie.
Yeah, Jeanette, what about that? That's true. But not certain things though. I don't think they do. They do They don't do
No,
the entire breakfast
Stop at
menu.
10.
It's limited.
30.
It's limited.
10:30, is that what it is?
Yeah, and it is. It's only limited. Like
think
you
you
can't go
get,
get hot cakes and stuff like that. I don't think.
I had breakfast burritos on there and sausage biscuits. Sausage.
All right, next up, may we proceed?
Yeah.
Yo,
The Jacket.
Yo.
best late night eats. Oh Jesus, do we not talking about enough food? Yo, best
God.
late night eats. Peace and chicken grease. Great one in Orlando.
I mean, this may surprise you, but if there's like some leftover spaghetti from dinner, I do love some good leftovers. Cold spaghetti is amazing. Bishop, are you under attack?
No,
Everything
I thought
okay?
this guy said something behind me about late night snacks. Cold spaghetti is what you're going with?
Yeah, I love cold
How about
spaghetti.
how about Italian bread, butter, cold spaghetti sandwich?
Mm.
Oh, what? What's wrong with that? You don't like butter on Italian bread? What is
I
wrong
don't-
with that?
Listen, any of the white bread like that, 2 slices of white bread as a sandwich, I can't do it. The texture, I can't. I have to have a roll or a bagel or a wrap, but 2 slices of like bread, just white bread,
Yeah.
What if
Absolutely not.
what if it's
It
the
has to
butts?
at least be toasted. If I have
What
to
if
do
it's
that,
the
it's
butts of
toasted.
the bread? The butts of the bread is a completely
heel.
different texture.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's
heel
not-
of the bread.
Those are
Those are
butts. Those are
But
butts.
Carol, what is wrong with you? Seriously? I don't know about that.
Sour cream.
Googling that one now too.
Carol. That's
I've
a
never
weird
tried
one, man.
that. We still got to do meatballs and ranch. Oh, we don't.
Yes,
really
no, that sounds good to me.
I don't know if we have time to do spaghetti with sour cream.
Yeah, but
Well-
do they do the full menu 6? I don't go a lot. I don't know. So I'm not sure. That's just last I knew they didn't do the full menu. I don't know. The hell do I know?
So many things have
Cold
changed. They
meatloaf
even
is good.
look, man. They took away the bagel. You know that bagel with
With the
steak,
steak.
egg?
Oh my god, that was to die for.
Oh,
That
the
one.
greasy goodness. Just
Oh,
running down
whatever
your
that
arm.
whatever that yellow sauce was. I have no idea what it is, but whenever you had that with some of that cheese, that
It was
was
like
too.
a butter mayonnaise mix.
Yes, it
Excited you're
was.
getting.
Oh, it's so
Jesus.
good. You have
Yeah.
no idea.
Yeah.
You have no idea. No,
But
that.
Drew, you just got
those-
really, really happy about that
Yes,
sausage.
yeah. I'm telling you, that sauce is. Yeah.
Oh, you get that sauce on there. Oh,
good stuff,
God.
man.
Oh my
It's a
god!
foodgasm.
I don't know what it is, but oh my god, you get it with the cheese.
Oh, I'm telling you.
It's so good.
Oh, it's so
yellow.
good. I don't know about the sour cream though, and I like sour cream. Jason, that's what I was going to say. That's mine. Little Caesars pizza next day. Hate it warm. I mean, it's okay warm. When it comes out of the fridge though, next day, just the cheese, Little Caesars. Yep.
You
That's
can
the
just
most
fill it off
bestest.
in one big chunk and eat it.
Did you try the new Little Caesars pretzel crust pizza?
Not
It's
yet.
actually
I have not.
returning. That's a returning item. Yes, I had it. I think Sunday. Fantastic. Yeah, and you got to get it with the cheese sauce, with the nacho cheese.
Oh, is it the
sauce.
blue? Is the green? The yellow sauce?
Speaking of the yellow sauce from Little Caesars is great. That's a great late night snack. That'll clear you out real quick.
So basically,
Um,
you like to have Little Caesars the third day it's alive, or you said the second day, and it's always made the day before. So
Mhm.
No, is it? Yeah,
No.
maybe. Never know.
listen, I'm trying to get a Pizza Hut sponsorship. So
What about you, Knox? I haven't heard what's your go-to. late
That's
night
grilled chicken. Grilled chicken.
No.
protein shake.
Sometimes leftovers if they're good, but usually what I'll do is I'll run down to the gas station and I'll get myself a bag of chips,
and sour
kettle
cream.
cooked chips, and hell of a good sour cream and onion dip.
Mm.
Always with the hell of a good. Gotta be.
Hell of a good.
Those of you who are not in the, we'll say Northeast. Well, it's all over the South now. too.
No, it's in
Yeah,
the South.
I've eaten tons. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot. Yeah, we have hell. By the way, mine is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich on white bread or any kind of bread.
Yeah. How about Uncrustables? Are you into those?
Ooh,
No, that's rich
My
man's
wife
peanut
loves
butter and
the-
jelly.
my wife loves those. We keep them in the house all the time and give them to my grandson. But ooh, no, they are such a talk about weird textured bread.
Oh yeah. Oh, that is weird. Yeah, they because they're crustless, yet they have a crust where they've crimped them,
Uh-huh.
and that's a very odd. And here's the other thing: is if the pack is a little wet inside, they taste even worse. So as far as that goes, Knox, I can understand you on that.
You guys
because
live
it's
life on the edge too much. Listen, you don't trust people wiping stuff down, but you trust strangers taking your food from a place
Uh-huh.
where people are making less than minimum wage or what they should that they can't clean the lines, and you're complaining about Uncrustables because what? Listen, why don't you just make your own damn sandwich? You see that child behind me on the ladder that's about to hang himself?
Yeah.
Just have, or just have Emily make it
Just
for you.
notice him. No, hey, don't do it, Jim.
Jim. Jim's not his real name.
Jim.
Jim's a fake name.
When people
Jim
call his name is Jim.
Hey, fellas.
Hey.
What do you guys think about girls using fake eyebrows and fake eyelashes? I think they look rather funny. I don't have a girlfriend, but I did. She wouldn't be allowed to use it. That from Henry and Tennessee.
I do not allow you to use this.
You cannot use these eyebrows. Putting
is
on
diamond.
eyebrows. It sounds like she put on eyebrows, like stick-ons.
Well, there are. I mean, I have seen those really long.
Yeah,
Lashes.
Yes.
And they draw
Um,
on the eyebrow, which is really weird.
Oh, I love those with the drawn on real big.
It's like,
like
Uncle Leo from Seinfeld when he drew
It's
it
like
on.
squared off at the ends.
Puppies, I agree with you on that, but not the roast beef. I don't think I've ever really warmed that up because after it sits there, you can't even peel the bread off of it. However, the wraps that they have, you can refrigerate them. They're just as good, if not better, because
A turkey
the sauce
gyro would be amazing the next day.
it would be. Yeah,
Amazing.
no, I agree. Lasagna is good next day, and that's good cold too.
Lasagna gets better the next day. I'm just
Carol
saying.
puts sour cream on her lasagna too. It's interesting. I might have to try that. I mean, because if we had one of those like a Mexican lasagna or something like that, you know what I mean?
Right.
A Mexican lasagna.
By the way, our engineer just said something.
Don't touch your microphone. Don't do it. This is much better than we've had for the last month or two.
We'll take it.
I
It was
have,
sounding much better, but Creed said, "Oh wow, you're way too loud. I won't be able to have my fiance."
But it's
and
always
just
loud
grab
in
along."
Creed's end, though.
Yeah. Everything always sounds loud to him.
must be I have the best hearing out of all of you. Well, that
Well,
is
Well,
our.
you didn't let us get to the thing, to the question. You guys talked.
mailbag.
The mailbag was about 90 minutes of food talk in
That's-
between.
Sorry.
All right. Eyebrows, thoughts, Bishop.
Well, no, you killed the moment. Now I was going to tell you something, but never mind.
If you mean that enchiladas is a Mexican style lasagna, then sure.
Mexican style.
I guess they kind of are, right?
Yeah, it's close.
Yeah, I would
If you
think
make them
so.
at home, it's very similar. In the
Listen, when I go out to eat at a Mexican restaurant, I order by a number, so I don't know.
Knox, were you blowing kisses to people earlier?
No, I was telling my dog to not to lick the couch.
Dogs do that,
Okay.
So I kissed at her.
and that's when she stops doing things.
And just drives.
Well,
the
she
girls
looks
wild.
at me. She looks at me typically.
It's Knox dog. Go ahead, finish up
No.
with your eyebrows.
No, that's it.
Eyebrows.
That's it.
Bishop, have you ever drawn your eyebrows on? I noticed you don't have any.
I do. They're there.
Oh,
They're very thick. Listen, if I didn't have ginger eyebrows, if I didn't have the eyebrows of John Madden, then they're very thick. I get unibrow, but luckily you can't see it. So,
Are your
Wow.
shrubs red too?
are my shrubs red too? No, I don't think my shrubs are red. But yeah, they're very bushy. But I
Red?
think that we should.
Bishop, when was the last time you ran?
I didn't ask if they were bushy. I asked if it was red.
Oh, red. I'm sorry. Bushy or red? Jet black.
How was your week, Knox? How you been?
Pretty
Why
good.
were you late, by the way? Do you have a note?
Yeah.
Do I
You have
have
an
a
excuse
note?
at least.
For
Yeah, or
being
excuse.
late?
No, I wasn't here. I was. I had a long day, but I was
noticed.
not here. And
Uh-huh.
if you really want to, you're gonna get mad if I tell you what was going on. Probably
Your excuse was why you weren't here was because you weren't here.
all I
Yeah,
said was
that's
that.
what he just said. Yeah.
No, I was stuck at someone's house.
Okay.
And,
Are you gonna tell us why? Come on.
Well,
let's hear it.
the food was late arriving, so I was late leaving because I
Mhm.
paid for part of the food, and we were in the middle of playing darts.
Who's way?
Are you dating again? Are you rekindling?
No, I'm not dating anybody. No, I was there with a couple of buddies,
Guys
Yeah.
or girls?
guys.
Okay.
There's no girls, trust me.
Do you have a Heineken NA or?
I had a polar raspberry lime seltzer. for
I
free.
would have guessed ginger ale.
I'm not a big ginger ale guy. You know that. Too much
I
sugar.
gotta tell you guys something funny. So I said, mom and dad got me this chair from a Goodwill, right?
Look at that chair. Oh my
Beauty.
goodness.
Real
Oh my
beauty.
gosh.
So I put a
It's got
picture
a-
on it because I'm
Pillow on there.
joking. And it's got a great lumbar, by the way, and I sit straight up. It's so nice. I can see why people like these. So anyway, so I put it up there and I made a joke. Look, I'm a real streamer now because we got a chair that everybody obviously has. Knox jumps into the group chat and says, "Those are made for children." Since they all
He
have
said,
them.
yeah, he says
Now,
all the Chinese kids where I work have them.
Right,
Made for
right.
children.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
Do you remember when I had a red chair like that and you guys picked on me incessantly?
sure we
for that
did.
red chair? Yeah, you did.
When
You
was
did.
that, though? When was that?
Over the
That
summer?
was before they were cool.
You were ahead of the time. Yeah.
No, I know you did. You did. We made jokes about it, but it was just funny the way that you said it, that they're for children, especially Chinese children. And then the other funny thing that Knox did this week that still is making me laugh is we were talking. He was confused about a YouTube video that I was watching that wasn't live. It was the next day. I may have worded it weird, but he says. And I alluded to the fact that we were at the game, which was at the Charlotte Hornets game, NBA, big Coliseum, Spectrum Arena, right? Spectrum Center. And he goes, "Were you in the bleachers, dude? Were you watching them from the bleachers?"
I said, were you listing in the bleachers?
Listing in the bleachers,
That's what I said, because you were listing.
But the
You made it
bleachers.
sound like you were listing items while you're at the game and watching that guy's stream.
And you made it sound like you've never been anywhere but a Little League game.
Well, what do you call those? Okay, I'm sorry. They don't call them bleachers? The
You were in
bleacher
seats?
seats.
You were in the seats.
Are they seats or bleachers?
They're not-
Yeah, Knox, I gotta agree with you. The way he said it was, I thought he was at the game and he was so bored with the game
That's what it sounded like, right?
that he was listing and watching this dude play slots.
That's what I thought too.
And I was like, my God, this guy's got way too much stuff going on in his life. He's
I'm sure I said something.
To show up at the arena too. I don't need here at the arena.
that's like
It
the
was just-
ultimate multitask.
Yeah,
It was just funny that he said
He's a workaholic, man. What are you talking
He
about?
said bleachers. That's right. You can't stop. If you were an entrepreneur or a guru, like some that we know.
this game sucks. I'm gonna watch a guy play slots.
That's a great game, by the way.
Thank God
Bish,
she only spent $15 on these tickets.
what did I tell you?
Speaking of that, happy anniversary, dude.
Thank you. Yeah, we did not celebrate it. Been doing this all day. Work, did a little bit around the house, and that was about it. I felt bad because we said that we weren't going to go out to eat or anything, and then all of a sudden she sprung upon me. She wanted to go to O'Charlie's with an hour and a half left until our steak thing. The show wasn't. Nothing was done. So I'm like, honey,
I gotta watch people eat steak.
There's a steak eating
You better
tonight.
take her. I did notice the homage on the social webs today that she wrote to you guys. And that's a very nice Hornet zip up you have in that one picture. That was what I was
She bought that for me.
I was going to say you would never pay for that out of place. Yeah.
No, and it's one of the only things I own out of a Dick's Sporting Goods. It was a lot of money.
I knew it. I was like,
oh yeah, she bought it. Oh yeah, no that.
Did you pick on her when she bought it?
No,
it was gift.
No, it was one of those things. I tried it on. I looked at it. I'm like, man, this thing is damn nice. I love it. And then I looked at the price tag and I couldn't even put it back on a hanger. I just basically threw it up on the thing and walked away.
It was like $140.
It's close, yeah.
Did you have a meltdown like you did at Sheets? You just shook.
Throw a fit. Start stomping your feet. Just give me the hot dogs on it.
Start
With
flailing.
sauce.
Give me them damn 247 and I'll say hot dog day.
Just give me those.
Listen, at least your loved one loves you more than Mikey's family. Because I forgot to bring this up. His son puts a nice post about his father. And the two photos he uses is, I think, a photo of Mikey and his son. And then the other photo is Mikey wearing this Raiders jacket.
Very nice Raiders jacket.
Very nice Raiders jacket. But if you notice, they're inside of a store, but Mikey is wearing it like he owns it. And I was like, I like that Mikey is so cheap that he said, hey, look how great this jacket is. Take a photo of me in it.
Oh my God, really?
They were so mad that I didn't buy it. So mad. And they tried to buy it for me, and I wouldn't let them.
But now he's got a photo of him in this great Raiders jacket.
And they're using it.
That's all I need.
Yeah, is using it. Yeah. All he needs is one photo in this great jacket, and people think he'll own it.
That's right.
I forgot that.
So, Mikey,
bring that up.
Yes.
Just for you, this is working out in your favor because I have no need for these. I'll tell you what happened. I joined a break the other night. You know what a break is? When they open up sports cards
Absolutely.
and you buy the spot. So my cousin talked me into getting in on it, and the guy woke me up at like midnight is when it filled up. So I got woken up to watch this thing, and it was a randomizer for the team. It was for football, and I got the Raiders, which was the absolute crappiest one to as far as rookies go for this year. There's nothing.
Oh no, rookies, no.
Nothing. Yeah.
Not
So $43, and the first 3 packs that he opened up was nothing exciting, and I just fell asleep again. But
there, so like to understand, it's a live thing. You're paying for it. You get these, but they're opening them up on stream.
Yeah, they're doing it right there in front of you, so you can see what they're what.
Oh, it's a huge money making scheme.
I'm sure it is. Do you get the cards though?
Yeah.
How does that work? They do send you the cards.
Team. It's whatever cards you hit for that team. So I have a stack of cards on the way right now, which Mikey, I'm going to forward over to you because I figured you'd use them more than I could. And they're from this year. They're
he's gonna sell
2020 Prism.
I've got about 30,000 cards in my closet right now.
You should be selling them. You should be selling them now because they're worth a crap. Everything's worth a ton.
I have all these cards. They're all in the sleeves and everything. Been in books and stuff since 1991, 92.
That's all the worst years to have, unfortunately. But the thing is, you have to get them graded. So those cards from the junk era, if you pay to get them graded, it raises the value automatically, and they go for a lot more money. But PSA, the big company that is in charge of that, just like doubled their rates, and now it costs an average like $100 a card if you send less than 20 cards in to get them. Yeah, just to get it slabbed with the number on it, it's $100.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
Card.
It's not cheap. I don't even know what I got. I've got a lot. I haven't.
I've got some older cards, older than that, from the 80s as well. But I got wrestling cards from the 80s.
Knox sold a bunch. Knox sold a bunch of Garbage Pail Kids the other day and thought it might be a little bit too cheap.
Yeah, I had a binder that was all double stacked pages, and so and they weren't in the greatest. They were in like all different kinds of condition, but there was like 900 plus cards in that binder. And so I put it up for $100 plus, or it was 120 plus shipping, and it sold in like 3 minutes. It was gone.
That's how you know you messed up.
I was like, ooh. I still have like 3,000 more. It's okay.
Oh, there you go. You're good.
Yeah,
anyway.
Rafa, I couldn't believe it. You start looking at prices and everything. The thing is that I guess over the virus time that the stores have been wiped down.
Couldn't get them.
People are trading and doing it again. So that's kind of cool. I mean, I knew that it would roll around again at some point, but I mean, it's been a long time.
It's because of the age group. I mean, it's all of us that are in that age group buying them for their kids now.
Just rebuying them.
Rebuying them all over again.
Yeah.
But no, anything from the 90s, that was the people. You can't give that stuff away all those years.
Yeah. Some of those years were awful.
To me, the ones that I have, I don't even care. I would rather not sell them, even if they were worth a lot, because there's so many memories from them. Because that was back in the day when you actually traded friends for different cards and stuff.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And
I'll give you little Johnny.
Who were your main athletes that you collected, Creed? Like as far as
baseball? Eric Davis was one of my favorites. Eric Davis. Yeah, isn't that weird? I have no idea why. I was a huge fan of his. Cincinnati Reds. I don't know why.
I
couldn't even care less about the Cincinnati Reds, but
Eric Don Davis Mattingly, Nolan Ryan, Mike Piazza, and Ryan Sandberg were mine.
Obviously, a New York fan. I collected a lot of different ones, like the Garbage Pail Kids were fantastic. I love those.
Those were like currency when I was in.
Absolutely. Yeah. Sure. How about the war, Iraqi Freedom, or
which one was Storm, it?
Desert Storm. That's it. Yeah. Sorry.
The Tops ones or the Pro Set?
Great question. No idea. Have no
Tops
idea.
Was the big one. That's
another thing. I never got into. I had a couple of very rare, very thick ones that were never graded, but basketball cards and a couple of football cards. That's it. Out of my giant collection was all basically sports cards. There was another one that I used to have. They were a purple. You guys might remember this. I want to say it was TNT or something wrestling, NWA maybe. I'm not sure. They were a purple box, and
probably WCW.
WCW. It had to.
Yeah.
but they started selling them by the box at the dollar store.
Ooh.
The whole box. So I had quite a collection of those. I got a lot of different ones too. I got a lot of good cards. I said it'd be cool to go back.
Sorry.
No, I just gonna say it's going to be cool to go back to them at some point because it's been a very, very long time since I've seen any of them.
The Marvel Fleer Ultra cards were cool too. Remember those? They were you could do no.
I was more
I remember
of
those.
91, 92 Upper Deck, 90 Upper Deck. I think was really hard to get. The 91 and 92 was kind of
89 was like the big.
89 was the really hard one.
The Griffey Jr. rookie. Was yeah.
Also the really, really cheap cards that I used to buy a lot over the old Donruss ones that still are worth nothing. It came in a red box. There was a
say Don Imus ones.
Don Russ. That was the year. The red ones was the year that they had the misprint. Bernie Williams and Nolan Ryan. The backs of them got switched.
Well, and then there was another one where one of their arms was messed up.
Like a baby arm.
Yeah, just excited. Listen, I'm old, man. I just
it's also
42.
the National Wrestling Alliance as well.
Oh,
so
so
you were right still. Yes.
So take that, 6.
But Mikey, those wrestling cards from the '80s are actually doing better now these days. They're
I've got a bunch of those. I've got some boxing. They come out with boxing trading cards for just a short amount of time.
Those.
I have some of those. I got hockey. I've got I think it's Mark McGuire and Jose Canseco before they were on steroids when they were with the A's, the Bash Brothers. Got that. But the great thing about my cards, I've kept them all this time in a mint condition PlayStation 1 box.
Oh, that's the box.
The whole box. Yeah, I got
that's worth money on its own.
Yeah. It's mint condition, like mint. Still got the instructions and everything.
I don't know if I ever collected any of those, but I know what you're talking about, puppies.
Oh, I know exactly what you were doing. The essays. I don't remember what they were called.
So I watched I don't know if it was a YouTube documentary about the Little Homies. Little Homies, I think they were called.
Yeah, that's it.
Little Homies. The guy made a mint on them. Mm-hmm. But if I'm not mistaken, he's flat broken, like living on the streets.
Were they action figures or cards?
You got him out of you got him out of a quarter machine, little thing, and you would collect them. Just little home. God.
I missed this. I missed this so much. This is something I've been waiting. When he showed me he had a green screen yesterday. I was like,
nah.
ooh, he's got a green screen. Oh, a little to the
Come on. A little more to the right. There you go. Right there.
Oh my goodness.
Hey pal, how you been?
I'm good, Eric Davis. I was a big fan of yours when I was younger. I don't know why.
You like the Cincinnati Reds, pal?
No, just as a fan of you, Eric.
You like playing the outfield? I could probably teach you a thing or two. I got a baseball camp coming up real soon.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Hold on, let me scratch my face here. There we go. That's a little better, pal. Well,
you look good, Eric.
Yeah, I got a baseball camp coming up. Teach you how to play. Teach you how to play. You got some like old Eric Davis here.
Eric, do you have some big league chew going on there?
Yeah, it does. Too.
Oh, they said, hey, who you want? Oh, hold on. There we go. They said, who you want to talk to? You want to? I said, I'll talk to Creed. I heard he's a big fan of the Cincinnati Reds. What was your favorite thing about our mascot?
Can't hear you over the wheezing. What?
I said, what was your favorite thing about our mascot? What was the thing that you said, hey, Mr. Baseball?
I don't know. I was.
Or is that the Mets?
That might have been the Mets. I don't know.
Yeah, Mr. Baseball. Yeah. Well, how's everything else been?
Been good, thank you.
Did you ever play baseball, bud?
When's the last time you ran?
That was actually going to be my next question. Hey, pal,
Been
Do
a
you know
while.
how far it is from home base to first base?
No, I don't know.
feet. 90
No
feet.
kidding. That's
How fast you think you could run there? Quick.
at least
How
90
fast?
minutes. I don't know.
90 no,
Sure.
come on, pal. Really?
Sorry,
All
I'm
right.
so flustered. One of my big childhood heroes.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
position did you play, Creed, when you were in Little League? What was your spot?
I didn't play Little League.
I played
I
center
don't-
field for the Cincinnati Reds, pal.
He was talking to me, Eric.
Oh, no, sorry. Go ahead.
I think I only played T-ball, TBH.
How come?
I don't know, Knox. Jesus. I didn't really play that
I
much
was-
baseball. I'm
I
sorry.
was horrible at baseball. I struck out every time.
No shit.
You ever go to a baseball camp? You could have probably advanced your career, pal, if you went to a baseball camp.
Everybody hated me on my Little League team because I was a guaranteed out every time they were
They're like, bring it in. It's him again.
and I would
The
try and,
ringer.
like, it would be real awkward and like tense. And I would sit there and I would like talk to the assistant coaches and like try and like chat them up because I was nervous and I knew they all hated me and they'd be just like, they're like, why don't you go practice your swing?
You got to put in the work, pal. You got to put the work in the cage is what you got to do. I'm trying to find out
Yeah.
where I played college ball at, guys, but
A bit of trivia.
Go up a little.
Yeah, would you? Oh, you meant
There you
up
go.
on here? I can't.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not looking right. Well, apparently Wikipedia says I befriended Daryl Strawberry. So I'm gonna tell you a quick Daryl Strawberry story.
Oh,
Because whenever Knox was saying how people hated him, man, you talk about someone that people didn't like. It was not Daryl Strawberry. Everyone loved Daryl Strawberry. He had girls. He had stuff. You know what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
Booger sugar. All right, Creed. Well, I'm going to go before I invite myself. I've said too much about Daryl Strawberry. He's our leader, Creed. He's very beloved. I'll talk to you later, man.
Thanks, Eric. It was great to meet you.
Good seeing you, man.
Goodbye.
been too long.
Been-
Been too long. Been too long.
Where am I welcome?
Oh, Rafa was wondering, did they always put you in the right field?
Ooh,
Oh, God. Hold on one second.
I thought he was talking to Knox.
Or Knox? Probably Knox. Yeah. Never mind, Eric. See ya. That was
Eric,
for
see ya.
Knox.
Take care. Take care, friend. Wow, look at Jeffro Defro over here bragging.
Is there somebody on the hotline now?
Quit.
Nice.
No.
No, that's in between.
20 minutes. Man. Jeffro in high demand.
All right. I am going to go out and check the weather because we got very bad weather coming. So it's very important for me to do.
We have a level
What's your tour
storm
con?
coming tomorrow.
What's your tour con, Creed?
I have no idea, my dude.
I'll check it out for you.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I was watching a lot of coverage though, and it was constant, over and over again with all the tornadic activity. It's cray.
You're in RH, right?
Yep,
What are you guys looking up now?
Torcon, bro.
Checking
What is
out
Torcon?
Torcon right now.
Ain't that what you take if you OD on heroin, Torcon?
Narcan.
Oh,
Close
Narcan.
enough.
same thing.
Narcan.
I think you guys are okay, man.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah, it's
see,
funny. It's funny because where we're at, just above into like Charlotte Metro, if you will, into the uptown, between uptown and down where we're at is a very big difference weather-wise.
It's all up here north. However, you'll be getting some later on tonight, though, but nothing crazy.
Yeah, getting something later,
Well,
baby.
it is our anniversary. So, I mean, that's not too out of the question, you know.
Did you get her anything?
No, we already covered that.
Nope.
Okay.
Nothing.
All right, Doug.
Not
Forgot
at
about
all.
that. Sorry, forgot.
I like that old picture. Is that, yeah, I
the
got a
old
lot of
business
those.
card. Yeah.
I've still got a few of the picture or the stickers that we used to leave all up and down 95.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
still
was
remember.
look at that, boys.
He is. He's a whatever they call pelagic, where it's just from his head down. You know.
Quadrupod.
Good thing this time we didn't get the cards before the business.
Nice.
Boy.
Hey.
Look at there. He's a poet and he didn't know it.
All right, I'm going out and check the weather. When we come back, CNB News at 9.
Oh, fantastic. Well, now Creed's gone. Is there any way
Hey,
Creed
yeah,
has?
wearing pajamas.
Oh, those are his all-day attire.
I like how he's talking about how busy he was and he couldn't play slots online. My busy day, why I lay around in pajamas all day.
His house pants.
We did a lot today. We had the Voyeur Voyage earlier than we did.
Yes, I'm not discrediting
You got
what you did. Yes, you did the chase. You did that.
Entertaining the masses. I mean, these beautiful
Creed
people
couldn't
over
take
here.
his fiance out on a date on their anniversary
Because they
watch
had
other
to get
people
back
eat
for the
steak.
steak.
Gotta watch somebody else eat a steak. I'd love to go, but
Listen, baby. Some guy that we don't know is about to eat a steak for competition
Yay! Right.
in Texas.
We
And,
can't miss it.
there could be the super chat could be good on this one. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back in there.
Yes.
yeah, that's
I
right. She got nothing, and he said, "You know what? You're getting nothing, and you're gonna like it.
Gonna give us something later, dude. Oh,
This gift keeps on giving."
oh.
But yeah, I think she gave Creed a card earlier. He come in, he's like, "Got a card." I said, "Did you open it? Has it got money in it?" I don't know. I'm not opening it yet. Wow,
Wow.
how odd.
So if your wife gave you a card, Mikey,
I better open it immediately. As soon as
you
she
better
hands it
open it right in front of them, right? You
Oh,
don't
abs-
you don't
oh,
you
yeah.
don't take it and
Oh, yeah.
ponder the opening later. That's a good way
Oh.
to cause turmoil in the relationship.
Thank you. I'll read it at my leisure. Maybe when I'm on the toilet later.
Put
I'll
it
pop
in
it
the
open.
inbox. I will get
Stick
to
it with
when
all the fan mail. I'll go through it all.
my letter opener.
Let's put it in the office. Thank you, Creed, for 5 years of loyal service.
Here's a
Your
jar
asset-
of peanuts and a watch.
You're an asset to this company. We can talk about Creed since we can't talk about Knox. That's great.
That's fair.
Did he take it and do like an old school like Johnny Carson and put it to his head? It was like, not going to O'Charlie's. And he opened it up. Would you like to go out to eat tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, look who's coming to defend her man.
What is not tonight? We're gonna watch someone else watch a steak.
Is that a Patagonia hat you got on there?
Okay.
What
Oh,
Creed,
is that still the card?
what Creed will say when I
Oh,
ask
sorry.
him to go out to dinner.
Unopened. I just wanted to show you all that since
Did
you were
it-
talking about it.
Did it hurt your feelings?
No, he does it to me all the time because he knows it drives me crazy. Like if I give him a gift, he does the same thing. He won't open it like as soon as I give it to him. He waits at least probably 3 hours before he'll open anything I give him.
Really? Wow. That's
Yeah.
weird.
He does it just because he knows it bugs me. So, he likes to push my buttons.
He's
what do you
gift
do?
shy.
What
He's
do you do
teasing you.
in that? Like, do you just like give it to him and now you know, so you don't even like wait? You just turn around and go, like, or do you still stand
Well-
there in the hopes that he'll open it or show emotion?
Well, with the card, I just gave it to him because we were both really busy and I had forgotten to give it to him earlier before he started doing show stuff. So I knew he was going to open it then. But no, normally like on Christmas and stuff, I'll like stand there and just feel like, open the gift, open the gift, open the gift. And then it just makes him more mad. And then he makes me wait longer. So yeah.
That's funny. So today was just in passing. You were just like, here, take this. I forgot this. And he's like, okay, sure. Put it in his pocket.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we kind of already so Creed Death technically got a 3-day birthday celebration, but Monday was also part like celebrating anniversary because we never actually celebrate on St. Patty's because it's always busy. I mean, you can't go to dinner.
Sure.
And, so that was like partly, that too. So
Why O'Charlie's?
I just really wanted steak. Probably because they were talking about the
Why
steak
don't you
challenge.
Can't you just? You must know a nicer steak place than O'Charlie's to get a steak for your anniversary.
Oh yeah, but
maybe
I
she likes the
mean,
steak
I'm
there.
not going into Charlotte and paying like $30 for a steak. Like that's stupid.
You don't think that this special day is worth a $30 steak?
No, the
Maybe-
only thing that we would have done, which he and I both agreed that would have been like our special thing, is if we were near Asheville, we would have went to the Brazilian steakhouse. That's the only thing we really splurged on.
That's where they use those swords.
Yeah. Little tongs. Yeah.
Did,
I always wanted to
did
go
you
to
think
one of
about
those.
next time Creed says no, say, well, we can film ourselves eating the steak and people can watch. Did you think about deploying that thought? And he would have said yes. Yeah, I think
No,
I'm-
it was kind of like a mix up because he was running back and forth. I thought he said that he was going to have time to go. So then I got my hopes up like, oh, I'm going to get me some steak. And then he was like, oh, I don't have time for that. And then Doordash decided to throw their wrench into it too and not deliver. So then I got on Uber Eats and O'Charlie's wasn't like working. Like it just said, oops, try again. So then we ended up with Bob Evans and it was very late. So I felt bad because Creed didn't really get to eat until after the steak stuff.
that didn't even happen.
Yeah, it was pretty pitiful of a dinner, but you know, whatever. It's okay.
Did you get a steak from Bob Evans?
No, I got their pot roast because it's really good.
It's Bob Evans.
He says I said it like that one time, but I swear I didn't.
Bub.
But yeah, it's
Mikey, why are you hiding behind your hand?
I'm busy. Sorry, I'm over here putting up videos Creed sent me that he wants for the news. That's why I'm letting you guys know so I can do this.
What is the
Oh,
best gift that Creed's ever got you for an anniversary? And which anniversary is this? 20?
This is
21?
5 years.
5 years, yes.
Yeah.
Half a decade.
I know.
The diamond
Okay,
anniversary.
best gift that Creed's ever gotten me.
Besides him.
I think it was the first or second year of our anniversary, and he got me a bunch of candy, which is my fave, and a giant stuffed elephant.
Strawberries.
Oh,
And well, that was that for an anniversary? He did. I don't think it was for our anniversary, but he did give me chocolate covered strawberries one time.
he's
And-
naming every gift he ever got.
Yeah. It's just-
I bought you lunch one time. You remember that? I bought you lunch.
no, he did a lot in the
Were they-
beginning.
Were
so
they
he spoiled
homemade?
me.
The chocolate strawberries? Did he make them himself, or did he buy them?
No, he splurged and got him from like edible arrangements, and you know them ain't
The
shit.
real
I
one?
know. Yes,
Get out of town.
I know. It was like a dozen too. He really went all out
It
for
was
that
that
one.
brief period that Creed was into Groupon.
I didn't care. I loved them, but now I'm always waiting for chocolate covered strawberries. But
you guys should go skydiving for your 5th anniversary.
no, no. Are you kidding me? No, I wouldn't.
And can we strap a GoPro on Creed for the whole thing?
Would you go skydiving, honey? He said no.
But you do the rides, though, right? Do you go on the rides? All the rides at,
Go on the ride. You do the ride.
He does
the
some
rides?
of them.
the rides?
The
You do
rides,
the
the at Carowinds, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes on some of them. It depends on our mood.
The scary
yeah,
ones?
okay. Well, we went on one that we didn't know was a scary one, and it's like a double thing, like it brings you forward and back, but like really fast, and you do a couple loops.
Right.
Oh my gosh, we were both sick after that one.
Is Creed worried when he does a ride like that his sandals will fall off?
No, but he won't go on ones with your feet dangling, so he don't ever have to worry about losing his slippers.
Good.
Okay.
The 40
He's gonna-
Beretta, very nice, Carol.
Did he get you that hat for something?
Yeah,
or no?
actually he did. This was for my birthday at Lake
Okay.
Lore.
So is it a Patagonia or is it like a wannabe Patagonia?
No,
Oh my
it's just
God.
like Lake Lore's logo, but it
Lake
kind of
Lore.
does look like Patagonia. Yeah, it looks kind of like
I'm
Patagonia.
not
but-
knocking the gift. I just couldn't tell.
Yeah, no, it's just a Lake Lore thing. But yeah, okay. Creed's gonna get
All right,
mad at me
good
if I don't
for
get
you.
off the seat. Okay, bye bye.
Bye.
Nice catching up.
Wait, I'll give you your present. Hang on.
Oh, you got you.
Hey, fashion talk real quick.
Hang on, I'm gonna give her a present.
No.
He's gonna fart, isn't he?
Did you say he's gonna fart?
Yeah.
Jason, what are you having delivered, by the way? I gotta know.
What is that?
Is it wrapped?
It's all the leftover Raisin Bran that they couldn't sell.
Okay, honey, I got this the other day for you. It's a peanut butter maker. Got that.
Do you have to put peanuts in it?
Do you have to put peanuts in it? I got that for you the other day. I wanted to surprise you. This is a belt. It's called Off-White belt. Look it up. Go ahead and see how much that is. I think she'll wear it. It's called Off-White. Go ahead and look that up if you'd like.
5,400 pounds.
That's for you, honey. And here is a new Oral-B Black 7000 that was returned to me, by the way. Something wrong with it? But it's yours. They're about $200 and something.
Wow,
Look at that.
$215 belt.
Showing out.
Yeah,
Ain't
those
that
belts are
something?
very expensive. I did. Well, I showed Mikey the. Yeah, I don't think that it's right back there on the shelf. Actually, she got me a really cool gift here. This is great.
Oh, that is awesome.
Here, I'll hold it so you can
Yes,
see it.
Steve. I would like to get
It's,
some of that myself.
Oh, is that a cell?
Oh,
Oh, it's
Yeah.
you guys.
yeah,
It
it's
is.
Creed's Burger.
Oh.
Yeah. What was really funny is I mean, I stared at it for quite a while. I was like, damn, this is really, really cool. You did a great job, Bob. But 5 minutes later, she goes, that has your name on it, right? And then like a minute later, after like, yeah, that's us, right? And it's just thank you. Yes.
That's cute.
So when she handed me the card earlier, we're streaming. One time I decided not, just to be a little bit private, coming from you three over there that are super private about your lives. Like you're gonna open up a damn card on the on the air. People are nuts.
Very sweet.
I mean, Bishop did bring his kids on with him tonight.
Yeah.
And I don't just wait to open stuff up just to make you mad, but if you want to,
I swear you do.
So
Then why do you do it?
So what
Not
do you guys?
Why?
Sorry.
okay, everybody's talking.
Okay.
I love you. Bye, honey.
Side note, because I think I noticed that she's got. I wasn't checking her out, but I noticed her pants.
Oh God.
Yeah. What do you guys think of the ladies' jeans that they wear up to their belly buttons?
I hate it,
Yeah.
hate it.
So do I.
Hate it.
What's that?
I
Is
think
it
it looks
comfortable?
terrible. I think that every girl, no matter what their shape is, when you wear those all the way up to your ribs, it makes your
It's not
body look
flattering.
it's terrible. They look gigantic. I don't think hers are really that way though. Right.
They're a
now.
little higher though, right? Were those a little bit higher?
Thank you, STP. I kind of I don't think that yours are. Nah, hers are they're up there a little bit, but they're not anywhere near what Knox is talking about. And I think it's the most unflattering look that there is in this world. I really
Who
do.
started that? We got rid of that look. Didn't
that
we?
was from
Didn't
a
it go
lot, yeah.
away?
I hate to see you leave, but baby, I never see you go. All right.
Yeah. Hey, can you walk back in and walk back out a couple times so Knox can not check you out, please?
Not checking you out.
Checking her out.
Hey, by the way, I
know
wanted to
you
mention that Matt Tobin completely not only took back his message of apologizing because he was super high and drunk the other night when he was trolling. He retracted his message on Facebook and then unfriended me and apparently unfriended Mikey too, I do believe.
Yeah. I think Bishop said he got unfriended.
I didn't even know. Yeah.
Oh, and then Knox thinks that he's still friends, but they were never friends. Isn't that how that worked?
Yeah,
Well,
I'm pretty sure.
We're friends on Facebook.
All right.
I'm still there. Yeah, I told you I made the cut. He didn't dump me.
Maybe that's because you guys are working on that awesome bit together.
Super secret project together
Yeah. Well, that's
that we didn't know anything about.
I'm losing more friends because of you, Creed. More friends.
All right. I think I've got all my
stock went
pictures.
down.
I think that.
You think what? What do you think, pal?
I
Yes,
think that
loud
we're-
Elvis. We got in trouble for watching that girl eat steaks.
Yeah.
It's funny because where they cut it, Bishop wasn't even. It was just as Bishop was just coming on. He didn't get to say a word. Then he magically appears when it comes back on.
Just found out that my dad has a 1990 Ken Griffey Jr. error worth $15K. Is it really worth that much?
I've got a bunch of Ken Griffey's.
I'm checking right now.
Because there's not many of those
PSA 10,
cards.
if it's graded PSA 10, it might be.
Because those that brand they oversaturated the living crap out of, and that's why Upper Deck kept falling off and getting even worse.
Is that even a thing anymore? Upper Deck?
I don't know.
Yeah, one of them's
They changed it to bleachers.
10 watchers, $5,500.
Wow.
970, 21, and these are just raw cards. They're not even.
Yeah. Not even graded.
Maybe I
Not
like
even
it
graded.
raw.
There's one graded for $9,000.
Wow.
Let's see what the completeds are doing.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, listen, I can put one up for $100K if you'd like.
Uncut
You know?
cards.
That's why you got to look.
Hold on.
You got to look at them.
I'm looking for a graded one.
Anyways, while you do that, let's jump over and do the news.
We're doing news?
Yeah, can we?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
News. CNB News at 9 to 10.
Creed, I
Do
have
it,
that video ready for the plane crash. If you would like to go do
Yeah,
that first.
let's do that. Yep, let's do that first. Let me find that real.
Yeah,
So this was
now
a
this
plane
happens
crash in
very
Florida?
quickly. Yeah. Now, if you look right here, this is the car in question that is hit by the plane.
Right.
This is the street. The plane's going to come down through here, strike the car, and then hit this chain link fence back here.
And it replays kind of in slow mo too, if I'm not mistaken. It really
Gotcha.
shows you. That's pretty crazy.
It's horrific.
This is
It
just
really
the
is.
other day. It's really
Really?
even. I hate to watch it now, knowing that there was a kid involved.
Oh yeah, I knew they said there was a child
Yeah.
that had to be cut from the car, but I did not know it was a small child like that, and that they had passed. That is terrible. But do we need this audio? I guess.
Yeah, that's fine. Pot it up, dude.
All right, here we go.
Ooh,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
ball of fire and everything.
Mm-hmm.
See and hear this tragedy. Ring camera capturing the horrific moments when that
It's a split second to both of them not hitting each other.
close to homes nearby,
Mm.
and it hit a vehicle before
I
smashing
mean,
into
you're
the
talking
sporting
1 in a
goods
trillion. I'm sure, of,
Right.
that happening
to this
like
crash.
that.
NBC6 reporter
Yeah.
Carolina Pagero is live in Pembroke Pines, where the
Look at how fast that flame ran across the street.
And look at her eyebrows. She's got those eyebrows we were just talking about.
Good morning, guys. As you can see,
Hi.
the
Good
fiery
morning.
crash is still
Oh,
under
man.
She
investigation,
just woke
like
up.
you said.
She was out late last night.
Remains
With
here. We've
Knox.
seen, new information this morning,
At least she
though,
didn't hit a
about the
house.
child who
Yeah.
was in the car
Could have been even
that
worse than it already was. I mean,
plane
already
died.
It's true.
incredibly tragic, but it could have been even worse than that.
Information to the
Not a lot left, huh?
It's all
No.
up to the plane.
That's it.
Yeah.
Confirm this information.
So that happened Monday afternoon, hitting a car, as we just saw. Yeah, child inside later died. The surveillance footage we just saw, that's pretty crazy. Don't need to go on and on about it, but that was that, which is insane. Here's kind of a crazy story. So I got to show you a few pictures as we go along. This is, let me show you. All right, so this chick right here,
Show me. Oh, okay.
Hi.
Hello.
okay, good looking girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rides a
Tell me-
motorcycle.
This is
Mhm.
pretty great. The guy in like 2 seconds.
Ladies.
So she has a Twitter account.
Nice.
Puts a lot of photos of her in a bike and lots of selfies like that one.
She don't look as good there.
She got up to 15,000 followers on her account very, very quickly. So anyways, there was content, and apparently they were trying to figure out her identity, and a certain picture made them a little bit curious. And
Is it Eric Davis from Cincinnati Reds?
So some sharp-eyed, where was I?
Sharp-eyed watch.
Sharp-eyed
Look at it.
Yeah,
Watch your
sharp-eyed
words,
watch.
Hal. Watch your words.
Fans
Okay.
notice that the rear view mirror
That's how we got canceled.
showed an older dude taking the picture.
Oh.
A variety show was then commissioned to uncover the biker's identity. The show called her out for an interview, and they met, I guess, to do this interview. When the biker arrived, she looked a little bit different.
No.
I used to work for that lady.
Oh, so she used one of those apps.
Yeah, it changes their face. So they've been taking all these, these type of pictures
Wow.
over and over and over, through the whole account. 15,000 followers, which are quite a bit, but this is the real picture there.
Was
Oh
she
my
sending them?
God.
Was she getting the money from them? Like,
Say
hey,
what
send
you
me
will,
some-
but she still has beautiful hair.
She does have beautiful hair. You're
Can't
absolutely
fake
right.
that hard.
It's a 50-year-old man, looked obviously nothing like the pictures, except for the long hair. He told them that he doctored the photos
A great body.
and even gave them.
guy.
Yeah, it's a guy.
Yeah, that's him. That's him.
Sharp eyes and all.
Oh.
Oh God!
No,
You're
really.
like,
Imagine how many people that kind of had like love affairs with him and stuff. You know what I mean? Or kind of like was off.
Supple.
I'll run the comments here and do this.
oh,
There's a chase now. Don't say that.
definitely. Rev my RPMs to that thing.
Oh no, there is the chase.
I'll jump over to it. I mean, do you want to jump out and into it?
No,
Just jump
the media is still 5 minutes away. He
Oh,
can football at any time.
Well, that's a good point. So, anyways, 50-year-old dude, and there you go. Keep monitoring it there, just if we have to jump.
I
we'll
am
jump.
watching.
That's
I'm
fine.
watching.
A Florida woman was. Let me take. A Florida woman was arrested after police say that she posed as a licensed plastic surgeon and botched a man's nose job. According to the Miami Herald, which cites police say that this 56-year-old was in the middle of performing another procedure on last Thursday, when the police arrested her, which I think is great. So she's doing another nose job, botching another one.
Where
And they came in and got her.
At her
Somewhere in
house?
Florida. I'm guessing in Miami.
I'm saying
the
no, but I'm
begin-
saying, does she have an office? I mean,
But I would imagine so. They received a complaint from a former patient who said that his nose job had been botched. The alleged victim in the case had told NBC Miami that he had met this person through a friend. He had been getting Botox treatments for a few months before asking about the rhinoplasty.
I tell you what, you've been doing such a great job with this Botox. Have you ever
Yeah,
thought
right.
about? It's like it's like a guy that comes over and cuts your grass. Like, you know what? You cut the grass is so good. Have you ever thought
Hey.
about electrical work?
Hey, Mikey, you can set that up on the background so we can just jump to it, right?
Yeah, when there's something to jump to.
Yeah. All right, cool. Anyways, the guy goes on to say, she ruined my life. Investigators told the Herald that Day Rodriguez Jimenez, I don't know how to say that name, was licensed to practice medicine isn't licensed to practice medicine in the state of Florida. Being held in Miami-Dade jail, $5,000 bond. She has not entered a plea as of yet.
Next question. How far along was she in this second nose job that they interrupted?
I don't know.
And
Can
did
you
they allow her
imagine?
to finish it?
Yeah.
I mean, look, okay, finish up and then come outside and talk to us, ma'am.
Yeah. Mikey, you got too much going on for the Tiger Woods, or we can skip that if need be and come
Yeah,
back to
you
it.
go and skip it.
All right.
Tiger Woods was in an accident, I heard.
Back again to Florida, where a Pensacola mother and daughter were arrested by the FDLE on Monday for unauthorized access into hundreds of students' accounts, allegedly using the access to cast fraudulent homecoming court votes. So her daughter ended up being a homecoming queen because of fraudulently putting in votes and everything through people. The mother worked at a school. They got charged with unlawful use of a two-way communication device, a third-degree felony, by the way, criminal use of personally identifiable information, third-degree felony, conspiracy to commit these offenses, first-degree felony, and 1 count each of offenses against users of computers, computer systems, whatever, third-degree felony. The investigation began, and they found out that they had contacted the police to go through this. She actually was an assistant principal at an elementary school. Her daughter was a student at the high school, and they I think that's one of the greatest things, though, that just to get her into be the prom queen.
Yeah, well, listen,
Just
I didn't
to
know
be
they
that.
still did that. Does that make everyone else that didn't win the prom queen and king feel bad about themselves?
Yeah.
Is it like everyone gets like a trophy, a smaller crown to wear? You're still beautiful.
So the mother was booked into the county jail and released within a half an hour, $6,000 bond. Carol's daughter was taken into custody and transferred to the juvenile detention center. There's another one with video that we'll wait
It's a
on.
bad week for royalty.
An
First we find out
Australian
the-
man.
Okay, yes,
No, go
we
ahead.
talk about the royal family. It's under no. Listen,
Please.
I know who's
Go
in
ahead.
whose pocket you're in. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, you don't want me to say that the royal family comes out they might be racist, and then this royalty gets pulled down too. It's fine. Go ahead. Keep pushing me through.
Robert, my mom has something done with her eye, and she's still it's messed up after so many years. And it wasn't like that.
Really?
It was something to do with her. It's like a little cancerous thing or something in her eye.
Just like it was gone.
Can
Oh, is
she
it down
see
there?
okay?
My mom, yeah. Football. That's why you don't jump on them so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Off to Australia, where a man who lost his surfboard while catching the big waves discovered the board that it had actually been found 16 months later when it was spotted drifting nearly 1,700 miles away from where he lost it. It was filled with tons of barnacles and everything, but it was actually his. They think that it was they think that it was in the water the entire time. As a matter of fact, so now he's got a little bit of a keepsake.
So it come. Where did they find it? I'm sorry. It was
1,700 miles away. It was in.
Oh.
They think that it was in the ocean the entire time. Actually,
right. Okay. The ocean is big,
crazy.
and yeah,
it is
it'll stay in there
big and vast.
and wet.
So listen, we're a bunch of old guys, right? We don't understand
Sure.
TikTok so much. Lots of crazy things happen on there. These trends get going, and it gets more and more and more popular. Well, here's the latest. Here's the newest. This girl right here is some TikTok superstar, whatever. She went viral because one of her, okay. She calls this a life hack. She calls this a life hack.
And everyone is disgusted by how high her pants are. No, Knox is and Creedence. Like, oh,
Yeah, no,
gross.
it's ridiculous. It's terrible.
I can't tell if you're a clone or a human. Where's your belly button, babe?
Such a waste.
Gives you a fupa too soon.
Yeah. Go ahead.
She has
This is
11.
a life
She
hack.
has 11.6 million followers. She says, "Go ahead and do a 180-degree turn and face the flush," as she calls it.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, you need to poo backwards. She says, "You can eat your snacks, and we'd like you to go ahead and stream some TV shows while you're at it at the same time." She says, "You've been pooing wrong. This is how you do it. This is the way you do it." That's what she says. Now, of course, somebody with that much, that much influence, lots of others are jumping on that bandwagon, and people taking their pictures and doing.
Listen, if you were to do that, though, if a guy did that, he would smash his junk against the backside of the bowl, and that would suck.
Can
Who
I
wants to do that?
Absolutely disgusting.
listen? I have caught people when I worked in the bar business doing that. That's the cocaine straddle.
Oh well, to do
People-
drugs is different, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, it's not.
Were they
different.
pooing at the same time?
What, drugs?
Were they pooing and doing the drugs at the same time?
I don't think so. But listen, when I go into the men's room to check, like you always go in the bathrooms and check if you work at a bar to make sure no one's doing anything illegal or no one's getting beat up or whatever. And I see someone's feet backwards. I say, "Hey, what are you doing?" And then they say nothing. I'm like, "Your feet are backwards. Get out of the bathroom." And then I gave this guy so many choices. I gave this guy so many options. I said, "Just leave." He said, "For what?" I was like, "I know what you were doing. Just leave." He said, "I wasn't doing anything." I'm like, "Dummy, leave. We're gonna call the cops on you."
Be rude.
Yeah, I said, "I'm not being rude, pal."
I got the Tiger Woods ready to go.
All right, cool. Yeah. So, LA County Sheriff's Department made several critical decisions in the investigation of Tiger Woods' devastating crash that were the devastating part of it, of course, that we had to push Stu Mundell out a week. This is them lifting it out.
They
Man.
finally got the car out, huh?
He was given the benefit of the doubt despite indications he was inattentive or had dozed off, according to the report. So lots of talk about the fact that he went just straight, right?
Yeah.
So they say, listen, if he was on the phone and looked up, then there would be some sort of marks, there would be some sort of swerve, something, some sort of a reaction, not straight through a sign and straight, like that. So they said one of two things. He either dozed off or he was knocked out because of something, basically. They say that's really the two different reasons. Now, one of the detectives on scene basically wrote it off really quick and just said, no foul play. He was fine. We checked him out. No alcohol, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't appear to be under any drugs, none of that. So kind of just real quick, without doing much of an investigation, kind of swept it under the rug a little bit.
Yeah, the good old
So-
sweeping it under the rug.
So now it's in the hands of these people that really know what's going on. And they say, no, listen, there's no marks. He went straight, until it just started up and down. They said, like I just said, if you, and I've done that before. You look up and you think, and you're going to jostle around a little bit, get on your brakes, do something. If you're on your phone, if you're not paying attention, or you reach down to grab something, you come back up, whatever, look down at it, So anyways, there is an investigation. And we'll see what happens.
Do you think he was doing the new life hack and driving sitting backwards?
That's entirely possible. Good, entirely possible.
Do you think it was a half-hearted suicide attempt?
Phil M. Fam, look at you guys.
Oh,
Good to
look
see
at
you.
this guy.
I don't
Doing good work over there.
Doing God's work he's doing.
Absolutely.
Both of them, him and
Replenishing
Jennifer.
the food banks. Good
Hell,
stuff.
yes. You guys wouldn't believe it. They are so awesome. They're raising money for the, what is it, West Texas Food Bank? Is that what it is, I think? And having out all those donations, half over to them. They need the help. It's awesome. You guys are the best. Love it. On break at work, that sucks. No fun. At least you didn't get blown away in a tornado today.
Yeah.
That's for
Count
sure.
your blessings.
So with the Tiger Woods thing, there can be some news coming out after they get done with the investigation. They are saying that they were a little lax in the beginning of that. So
Of course. Money talks.
They
We
did
can't
say there
lose
was
Tiger Woods.
there was no evidence of impairment whatsoever, is what they were saying. So I don't know. I guess we're going back to there. Did we already do that? Nope. Yep, already did that one. All right, I got to backtrack because we were sidetracked there. What else
No,
did I
you're
have?
okay. You're okay.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
thank
fine.
you.
It's okay.
Thank
Yes.
so
You are
much.
fists.
Hey.
We don't. What?
Condon.
Okay. Anyways, news out of Southern California where theme parks are getting ready to open up, like Disneyland, Universal Studios, Magic Mountain, Knott's Berry Farm, all those. As you can imagine, very tough. Listen, if it was as crazy as it was over December, us going to Carowinds, you can imagine what it's going to be like in California. Well, they've taken it a little bit further than I ever would have thought. You're not allowed to scream. You're not allowed to yell while you're on a ride. You're not allowed to do any of that because, it spreads.
That right? Yes.
Mm-hmm,
The stuff.
Exactly.
Does it really? Coronavirus. Is that even so?
That's part of the guidelines. They say, you can't even sing, by the way. You can't sing, shout, scream, none of it.
You
Well,
can't
you're on
let it all
rides?
out. You can't let it
can't-
all out either.
Shout, let it all out.
These are the rides that I dream about. Come on. I'm talking to you, but not yelling at you because I don't want to spread the stuff. But I'm 6 feet away. Come on.
Come on.
Is that it for the news? I think
That is
might be
it for the
let me
news.
let me
That's
double
all I
check
had.
one moment. We had that one. Had that one. That one's good. Yep,
Gotcha,
got
gotcha.
that. Thanks, Jonas. Yep, got that. Los Angeles, Australian, the Queen, and 3 picks on Florida women arrested in license. Yep, that's it. That, ladies and gentlemen, is your news.
At 9.
Central.
Yeah, you never said it was Eastern Standard Time.
That's right. I did not. Yeah, can you imagine? I understand. I understand having restrictions and that. That's a little much. It's a little much. Part of that Carowinds group that I'm in, tons of people are getting their money back for season tickets before the season's even here.
So what you're saying is the park won't be too crowded.
It won't be too crowded, exactly. Yeah, loud. I think that's just fine. FYI. Anyways, all right. Well, hey, ladies and gentlemen, that was fun. Knox, any last words, sir?
Great to see you guys. Sorry I was late.
Oh, forgive
It's all
me.
right. You had a great excuse. So
Thanks
Forgive
for listen, I'm honest. Thanks for the hard laugh, Bishop.
Yeah, good
that was
stuff.
great. Yeah, thank you, Eric Davis, for
Yeah,
stopping
no
by.
problem.
Thank God Bishop decided to get a green screen
I
Yeah,
love it.
again.
Mikey, any last words?
Tomorrow, don't forget, you'll only see me at 4:05 Eastern
Taking the day off.
because it's Thursday. And that's the Lord's Day.
He does
Only
things
do-
around the house day.
Only do one thing that day unless something live pops off. Then I'll
Anybody
be there.
If that's
anybody
fine.
get a stimmy?
Yeah, okay, I guess I'm not doing
Emily
it.
Emily got a stimmy and vaccination in one day.
Look at that.
Oh,
That's
wow. Doubling down.
Yeah, doubling down.
No stimmy.
Oh.
Just the Remy.
Yes, I got
But
my
yeah.
stimulus.
4:05 Eastern tomorrow. We got a chase. Make sure you are there. Make sure you're there.
B-Shop, any last words?
Yeah, it was fun seeing everyone. I put out the olive branch and joined Mikey at 4:05, and he quickly pushed me past that. He didn't hear me, just like Creed was trying to get me talking about the royal family. I'm just gonna turn my thing here to Walter Cronkite or whatever the guy's name is,
That was a
Yeah,
great
kind of-
callback.
trying to silence me. Just talk about some
RF.
RF indeed. Thank you guys so much. It was a long day of streaming. Got a lot done. Thank you guys for all the donos, and all the great
Oh,
comments.
absolutely.
All
Means
that.
a
It was
lot.
fun, it was a fun day. We'll see everybody 4:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow for We Got a Chase. Until then, we say
Amen.
good night.
That's right.
All.
Good night.
Goodbye and good night. Goodbye and good night.